43% of adults in America suffer from some adverse health effects due to stress. High blood pressure, even diabetes is affected by stress. Certain cancers can be directly attributed to a high level of stress. Cardiovascular disease, intestinal issues, digestive symptoms, all of those are in that category of ailments related to stress. And even more shockingly, between 75 and 90% of all visits to our primary care physicians related to a stress-related complaint. I believe that has huge implications for our healthcare system across the board. And it is up to each and every one of us individually to do a better job of taking care of ourselves. So I'm going to share today with you some strategies for doing that. There are definitely major consequences to not taking care of yourself. Now, one of the things you need to understand about stress is that there are actually 3 different levels of stress. I only have 2 listed here, but there are in fact 3. Acute stress is any kind of change in our routine, change in what we expect. Yesterday, as my car was drifting off to the side of the road and I couldn't get the accelerator to work and nothing seemed to be working right, that was a change. And I felt myself, my heart started beating faster. I started frantically thinking, what do I do now? And thankfully, I remembered to hit the OnStar button. Thank goodness for OnStar. Any kind of change, being caught in traffic when you're late for an appointment, or stumping your toe on your way to getting ready for work. Anything that changes what you're expecting to happen next creates a particular stress reaction. Then there's episodic stress, which comes in the middle between acute and chronic. Episodic stress occurs when you're experiencing fairly major changes in your routine. Might be the ill health or death of a parent, or a chronic illness that's going on for a while. I have friends who are going through breast cancer treatments right now. A bombardment of different unexpected experiences that, and you don't know how it's going to all end in the end. Hopefully there will be a good prognosis after all of the treatments, but that episodic stress creates a constant bombardment on your body of the different kinds of hormones that are released when you're experiencing stress. And then there's the chronic stress of long-term, unrelenting poverty, the effect of an illness where you know that the outcome is not going to be good, a terminal diagnosis, suffering along with a significant partner who's perhaps going through their own long-term illness. And we all suffer these very specific, even skin conditions. When you start to have a rash, that can be a reaction to stress. Chronic fatigue, fogginess, not being able to think clearly, not making good decisions like the woman from Ohio. Those are the outgrowth of not taking good care of yourself. So here's what I want you to remember. When you feel that you're overwhelmed, you are. You don't need anybody to verify it for you. It might help for you to talk it out, but you don't need somebody to say, oh yeah, you're overwhelmed. You know when you are at the point of just, I can't take it anymore.